All right, I'm not gonna lie. As much as I am, by nature a bull in the stock market, whenever I buy stock, I really want to hold it for the long term because except if I'm swing trading it, and even when I'm swing trading it, if it turns out to be something that could turn into a good investment, then I will, switch, my swing trade into an investment. But with SOS Limited, it was supposed to be a swing trade first, meaning I was supposed to buy it and hold it for maybe few weeks, few months at top, and then sell it to make a quick buck. But I saw the potential of how big of a company this might be, into mining cryptocurrencies, especially Bitcoin and Ethereum. But the news I'm about to share with you, which I'm sure pretty much all of you guys in its SOS Limited have been, getting lately. It is simply not good at all. All right. So right now I'm recording this video. You can see that the last the price, if you look at the last 5 days, we see a major drop here, and this is because of, we lost almost 40% based on this news, just because they announced again once more a $20 million registered direct offering. Literally, it means that going to sell almost 35.8 million ADS. Those are the stocks or the shares trading under the New York Stock Exchange, and gonna actually get a little less than $20 million. And the reason behind is to actually use the proceeds of this to develop business in North America, as well as working capital and general corporate use. And that is where I'm a bit confused, because it's maybe the third round of registered direct offering, the third time in 2 years that are raising cash by selling shares. How about all the Bitcoin and the Ethereum mine so far? It's kind of difficult to remain bullish when you have this amount. Because in translation, in simple language, it means they are bad at managing their finances, and that's why they need to sell additional shares, pretty much diluting the share price because they want to raise cash through the stock market. How about using the money valued at the amount of coins in Bitcoin and Ethereum that you're already mining and get a credit line? No, but the main question is what the $180 million raised so far since the last 2 years have been used for. Because the last time they did it, I think it was 6 months ago, was for the same purpose of developing the business in North America, especially after China, you know, broken down into mining the crypto miners to continue operating, banning them from operating in China. So that's what I'm saying. It doesn't give me confidence as an investor into being more confident in the future. All right. And I'm not being negative. I'm not looking at the fact. So to me, even though I want to remain bullish, to me, for the short, doesn't look good, especially with the notice that the company received on trading below $1, and then for the next 6 months. It doesn't look good, folks. I'm not gonna lie. Now, does that mean that everything is lost? No, I don't think so, because have been in other companies, especially in 2020, where they also received which also received this notice from the New York Stock Exchange and managed somehow maybe do a reverse stock split to remain trading above $1, right? So maybe that's a potential solution that SOS Limited can do. Other than that, they can actually buy back a program. Buy back their own shares, but usually you also have to get an authorization from the New York Stock Exchange. And under the current circumstances, it doesn't look good to me that they are in a position to do so. All right. Or maybe we have a takeover, but for the takeover, the books of the company needs to be looking good, which this third round of offering clearly shouts is not the case. All right. But personally, being down 90% so far on my position, I bought the average price of 5. All right. So to me, I'm already losing 90% of that on this position alone. All right. So, and it's not the only miner that I have. But as I mentioned earlier, when I buy a stock, I really want to see the hold it for the long guess term possible because I'm investing into the future of the company. Is SOS Limited has a future as a company? Definitely. All right. Now, based on these current circumstances that we are experiencing now, short term speaking, it doesn't look good. But what would I do? I'm already down 90%. I might as well wait for this entire thing to go back down to maybe zero, but and sell it maybe, when I can write that loss off of my taxes at the end of the year, which by the way you can actually get a link into the course where I give you all the details around how to make sure you maximize and optimize your tax refund. It doesn't matter if you're day trading, if you're an influencer, it doesn't matter what type of activity you have all the details. So please make sure you check that out. It's going to be very, very useful. So that's it, folks. Personally, this is what I'm doing. I will still hold on to it for just to see how it unfolds, at least for the next 4 months. And if we're still, on the trade, I'm gonna just wait until maybe it gets to a cent. I don't know. I'm just throwing a number out there and then sell it to consummate the loss. But it's painful. It is.